Well, Edmonton won 5 straight. They're first in the Pacific, and they control their own fate. But they just lost 5-1 to Vegas, so that means they're missing the playoffs. Everybody's terrible, and McDavid is leaving in the offseason. Welcome to the Shift Report. Welcome here.
I'm sorry.
That's great.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
Hey, you're good, dude. You're good.
I feel like
Your mic is peaking like crazy, but you're good. All right.
Okay.
How are we doing, everybody?
I'm good.
Welcome to the Shift Report. Thanks. What about?
How are you?
I'm doing great, thank
That's
you.
good.
I was waiting for it. We got a very, very fun show today.
Yes.
A lot to talk about, like usual.
I feel like there wasn't much. Wasn't as busy as last week.
No.
I felt like this week felt almost boring.
A little bit.
It had its ups. The ups
storylines.
were up.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
not just many downs.
You're
That makes
so
no
right.
sense.
You know what? It doesn't matter if it made sense or not. I still love you.
Love you too.
Well, I think the obvious thing that, while it wasn't Western Canada, it was kind of a similar theme to last week, actually. A coach getting fired while the team is in a playoff position. Patrick Roy gets relieved.
Who would have thought
of
Vegas
his-
would be starting trends this year?
Yeah, I know. Well,
What's next?
LTIR. Sorry. Did somebody say something? I didn't hear anything. I think it might have been.
I think Paul Maurice will be fired by the end of the year.
Yeah. LTIR. Okay. Yeah. That's crazy. I mean, I thought the Islanders had something good going, to be honest with you. I thought they were doing pretty well. Albeit,
and they're in like kind of. They're not in a They never really were in a rebuild.
No.
They're just kind of in a. And they honestly restructured very well.
Yeah, I agree.
And are kind of on the tail end. Like Ottawa Senators, take notes. I feel like they've been in a rebuild / restructure for the last. Well, when did Daniel Alfredson leave?
2014.
Oh, sorry, I'll give them a bit of grace. When they lost to Pittsburgh in 2017.
The playoffs?
Yep. In
Yeah,
the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
I'll give them that. But since then, and even 2 years ago, they said the rebuild's done, and they've done nothing.
Huh, yeah. Never.
But anyway, no, it's not a Senators podcast yet. Yeah, I thought they did good. Yeah, Patrick Waugh did some unorthodox methods with pulling their goalie with 10 minutes left.
But hey, he's a goalie. He knows what he's talking about.
He knows what he's doing. Did you see him dangle Gretzky back in the day?
Hey, man. You know what? Anybody that can dangle Gretzky,
You don't question him.
you just listen.
I'm surprised the GM had the balls to fire this guy.
Yeah, I know. But
on a serious note, I'm thinking that they hired Pete. They didn't necessarily fire Patrick Waugh because he was doing a bad job. They more so hired Pete DeBoer because he was available.
yes, I think they wanted to jump on that quicker than anybody else because they knew he was going to be gone in the offseason, and I think that was their guy.
Yeah.
So, we say they're in a playoff spot. They were barely. Like, they have a 42-31-5 record at the time of me getting this, which was I guess yesterday or 2 days ago. So it might be a little bit off now, but regardless, good for 89 points. Philadelphia, Columbus, and Washington are right behind them, and they have games in hand. So looking at like the Islanders like record, they've lost 7 of their last 10. So while this seems like it might have been like pulling the trigger a little bit early, maybe a panic move, like it does make a little bit of sense that they are trying to spark their guys.
Yes.
Maybe looking at what Vegas did, and now Vegas is on a 4-game win streak with John Tortorella.
And honestly, like I don't mind the restructure. I don't.
Yeah,
it makes more
it's
sense
fine.
than Bruce Cassidy.
I agree.
I like
agree.
this. I do like this for the Islanders.
Yeah.
The timing of it is a bit odd.
Yes, I agree with you. I mean, Pete DeBoer comes with some really, really strong playoff pedigree. So he's commonly had success like immediately with new teams. He led both the Devils and the Sharks to the Stanley Cup Finals in his first season with each team, albeit this time he's taking over rather late. And then he also took Vegas and Dallas to the Western Conference Finals in his first season with each of them. So, there's some what's the word I'm looking for? Starts with P. Whatever. It has happened before.
Yeah.
It has happened before. So, fifth all time in postseason wins with 97. He assistant coach Team Canada this year at the Olympics, at 2025 Four Nations Face-Off. Like, he has some big game pedigree. That's what I'm looking for. He has big game pedigree, and that's probably a big reason why the Islanders hired him at this time, I think.
Yeah, so. I don't think you can blame them, though, if they miss playoffs.
You really can't.
Maybe you should have done this 10 games ago. Maybe they were talking already. And
possibly.
Stuff didn't just... He's probably got a family and wants to arrange those, which is fine.
Yeah.
He has to get his affairs in order.
Yeah.
But, you can't blame the guy if they miss playoffs.
Definitely.
But then at that point, just let Waugh ride out the season.
Yeah. You don't have to bring him back unless he was on contract next year, but then fire him in the offseason.
Yeah, I don't understand. Okay, if Vegas is paying off, it's working.
Yeah.
But I don't like these last minute firings.
I don't either.
It seems a bit of a slap in the face. This guy's been through Waugh, Cassidy, Treleving. That one I don't care about as much.
Yeah, Trevor. It's because he's a GM. It's a little bit less.
But as a coach, you're in the dressing room every game with the boys. You're putting just as much blood, sweat, and tears. Maybe not literally blood as the coach isn't. Well, Tortorella might, but
Tortorella might. That's crazy.
They're just as involved as the players are, I would say.
Yeah,
and
I'd agree
then
with you.
you just let him go with dozen games left. That just it seems like a bit of a slap in the face. But again, because DeBoer, he's probably getting so many phone calls.
Oh, for
they
sure.
Probably just wanted to snag him up.
And I mean, why wouldn't you go to the Islanders, right? They have a few really good young prospects. Obviously, the first one that comes to mind is Schaefer. And so building a team with him as your backbone, that guy is going to be genuinely the best defender in the NHL for years. He's already, I'd say, top 5.
He gives me reassurance that Canada will regain gold medal status.
Yes.
In the World Cup in 2028 and future Olympics.
The
state, if this is rookie Schaefer.
Oh my gosh.
What's prime Schaefer?
Yeah. We're going to have a near prime Matthew Schaefer alongside Cale Makar as our backbone with Josh Morrissey as our third best defenseman. That's absurd.
State's got nothing on
Evan
us anymore.
Bouchard is a power play specialist.
You know what? I'm on the Bouchard train.
I'm not even joking. I'm 100% being real with you.
No, I'm serious with you.
And I backed it up with stats. So
we can get to that.
But that's later. So my big question is will DeBoer be enough to get them to the playoffs, which I think that's, again, part of the reason why the Islanders hired him is because they have a shot at the playoffs for the first time. Did they make last year? I don't think they did. So they have a shot at the playoffs. Sorokin is playing out of his mind. And so I have some numbers here. So the Islanders offense hasn't been clicking. They rank 19th league-wide in shots on goal per game, and I know that might not be a great stat, but they have an average of 26.4 shots on goal in the last 10, which is actually good for 21st. So in their last 10, they're a bottom 11 team in shots on goal. So they're just not getting many shots. They also rank 19th in goals for. So again, not really scoring.
No.
Defensively, they give up some shots. They give up the 10th most shots in the last 10 games, which is 28.7 per game on average, which, again, if we're looking at their other numbers, that's 2 more shots than they're getting. And then they're 17th in the league with 28.17 shots against per game over the course of the whole season. So kind of middle of the pack-ish, but still could be a lot better. But the big kicker for them is the reason why they're in a position they are, in my opinion, is because they're, like I said, Sorokin has been unbelievable. They're 7th least goals against in the league this season.
DeBoer will blame Sorokin when the first round exit, and then he'll be fired.
Yeah.
And then I wonder if they'll hire Patrick Waugh.
No, maybe. He seemed like a good guy.
He'd be a good fit.
Yeah. Whatever. No. But yeah, so Sorokin's really been the guy. He's just 7th least goals against in the league. As a team, goalie. He's substantial. He's amazing. So, I don't know. The DeBoer teams, I think, usually focus on more of a strong forechecking style of play, getting defensemen involved, which is great when you have Matthew Schaefer on the blue line, and then moving the puck quickly to attack the inside, kind of like what Dallas was really good at last year. Didn't work out for them against Edmonton, but that was just because Vegas McDavid willed them past the Stars. But He seems to be a good fit for the Islanders.
DeBoer? Yeah.
Yeah, DeBoer. He seems to be a good fit.
He does. Kind of reminds me when Barry Trotz used to coach the Islanders.
Yeah.
Like, just that kind of fit. Like, it's right.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to pay off this season, like kind of we've been saying.
I don't think it will.
No. Like maybe they get to the playoffs, but I don't think they'll go far because
just look at the teams above them, like this. Well,
yeah,
Senators and Bruins, but I think that first wild card spot's pretty much locked up.
Yeah, Bruins. I mean, and Jeremy Swayman's been the best goalie in the NHL statistically this year, which is wild. I know he's not going to be best in the conversation, but looking at his goals saved above expected, he is number one as per Money Puck. If they do make the playoffs though, like right now they're actually out of a playoff position right now.
They are.
They're at 89 points. Sens are at 90.
But they're not even fighting for a wild card position. They're getting that third Metropolitan position.
They could.
They're only 1 point out of that.
Yeah. So
and then they
a big win.
They
loses.
most likely versus the Pens.
Yes, which I think
that would be a good playoff series.
It's honestly doable.
Yeah.
I mean, they have Stuart Skinner, who's a known playoff performer. So
2 Stanley Cup appearances.
Finally, 2 Stanley Cup final appearances. What more can you ask for out of a goalie, right? I think the Oilers should look at maybe picking him up in the offseason.
Man, we have some good ideas today.
Dude, holy crap. All right. But no, regardless, maybe let's look to the future. Like, is this a good move long term, do you think? Like, after the season's over?
Yes.
Yeah?
I think for a team that's coming kind of on the latter half of their restructure, and now they can start getting, good systems in.
Yeah.
Start building their identity again as a team.
Yes, yeah.
I would want Pete DeBoer behind that.
I'm with you. And I mean, I know coaches don't have, they don't make the decisions on who gets drafted and this and that. But, I mean, from Pete DeBoer's time in Dallas, I have a feeling coaches probably have some say. They probably talk to the GMs.
They probably say what they would want.
Yeah, what they're looking for.
Hey, this is our second line left wing needs some work. What can we do there?
Yeah.
And then the GM will go out and find someone. I'm sure it's not the GM just be like, here, have this guy. Work with it.
I agree with you. So actually, I'm curious about who the Dallas Stars drafted. Let's see, because I'm looking at their team. They have a really good young team. So I'll go to Hockey DB here. List of Dallas Stars draft picks. So they haven't had a high pick recently. But how long has Pete DeBoer been coach of the Dallas Stars? He's been a while, right?
Yeah. Well, he replaced Bones in 22.
Oh, in 22? Maybe not.
Yeah, 22.
What, really? Bonus was there that early?
Because they lost. Oh, how did it go? Dallas lost to Lightning in
You're right.
20.
June 21st, 2022.
Yeah?
Yeah. So in that case, I'm actually completely wrong. The only person he would have been really there for would be Liam Bichel, but nobody else. So I'm wrong. Because just before that, they drafted Wyatt Johnson and Logan Stankoven in 2021. And
Stankoven's not even on their team, but
no, he's not. But he's still doing well. He's 20 goals this season, and they drafted Thomas Harley in 2019. So I thought he was there already, but I'm wrong, obviously.
Yeah.
So, anyways, regardless, sorry, I'm just looking at the draft now. Their 2017 draft was insane. Miro Heiskanen, Jake Ottinger, and Jason Robertson.
that was all in one draft.
Yeah, those 3rd pick, 26th pick, 39th pick. Holy
Talk about diamonds in the rough.
Yeah. That's crazy. That was, jeez. And then they got Rupe Hintz in 2015, 2nd round. Wild.
No wonder they have such a good team.
Yeah. And they got Valeri Nichushkin in 2013, Jason Dickinson, Oilers up, and 2013 as well, back to back.
Isn't it Chuskin now on the?
He's on Ludwig.
The
Ludwig Bystrom is in 2012. No, they're on Avalanche. They picked up Radek Faska. Anyways, I'm going down a rabbit hole here.
Yeah.
Jamie Alexiak, Jack Campbell. Anyways, yeah, I think
Oilers
this is good
legend.
for the future. Good for the future. So
Yeah, I like this for the Islanders.
yeah.
Again, I wish they would have kept Waugh just out of respect for the last couple games, but
Yeah.
That's okay.
But it'll be interesting to see how they do down the stretch. Yeah, I don't know who they actually play for the rest of the year.
I don't really follow the East.
I don't really either, especially not New York Islanders, because
especially not the States teams.
Yeah. But if I'm looking at it here, they have the 5th hardest strength of schedule. Ooh, they play Carolina, Montreal, Ottawa, and then Toronto. So one easy win, and then no, I'm kidding. No.
They'll have a great last game of the season.
Yeah.
Sorry, Leafs fans.
No, I mean the Leafs, truthfully, have been picking it up a little bit here and there lately, but Carolina, Montreal, Ottawa is tough. It's tough. So, and then if I look at they're competing with Philadelphia, who also has a pretty tough schedule. They play again Carolina, Montreal, Detroit, who's been a dumpster fire, and then Winnipeg, New Jersey.
You honestly thought Detroit would be better this year.
They were looking so good, but
tapered off.
Their March has been unbelievably bad. It is not even funny how bad their March was, and now I think they're still in the running for a playoff spot, but that I feel like is just not going to happen.
No, not this year.
Yeah, it's looking rough. That East is so close. Genuinely, anybody could take it, I think. As is the West, to be honest with you. Both conferences are incredibly close.
Yeah.
See, look at Detroit. Oh my gosh, so many losses.
You have Jets hanging in there somehow.
Yeah.
But that's we'll get to that.
We'll get into that a little later. Anyways, all right. Next on the docket,
the Tkachuk brothers.
Yeah.
They have made headlines. One kind of split. The other one is just they're in my opinion just kind of like why? But
Yeah.
we'll get to that.
So,
starting off, first reason why they have a podcast called
The Shift Report. No, I'm kidding.
No. What's it?
My name's Matthew.
Wingman.
Wingman. Yes.
Great podcast, actually. I like the kind of behind the scenes of NHL players and what they do with their regular life.
Mm-hmm.
However, they had some controversy this week, as they had their dad, Keith Tkachuk, who is just like Matthew and Brady.
Yep.
And
Apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
No, sir, it does not. And he had some comments to say about the Florida injuries. I watched the podcast. It just kind of sounded like he was poking fun, saying, "Oh, my generation was so much tougher than you guys."
Yeah.
But the Canadian press thinks that he was going after Linus Ullmark. Let's play the clip.
Play the clip.
For injuries, guys. Holy Christ, this whole team. My pinky hurts. I'm out for 6 days.
I knew that was coming. I knew right when he said that. I'm like, don't say it.
Yeah,
I'm like, don't you say it.
I just had a bad sleep, so I can't play today. Oh, my God. Disgusting.
All right. Well, we're going to move on here.
Can't play back-to-back.
So
Rest management.
That is crazy. I mean, back-to-back, that used to not be whatever. But
Grant Fuhrer played 70 games in 1 year.
I think
72.
76. Yeah.
76.
76.
Haven't shot a 76 in a long time.
Speaking of shooting a 70.
I'll say my personal opinion. Then I want to know what you think.
Yep.
I personally think he was just talking about the Florida Panthers. They're littered with injuries, hence why they're second last in the league, or they were. I don't know if they still are. Anyway, they're not making playoffs. They're eliminated. I think this is another one of those instances where the Canadian media is way too soft and taking everything way too personally. I was listening to the Steve Dangle podcast about that. And he will play the interview that he did in the dressing room after the win against Buffalo.
Yep.
But essentially, Steve just went off saying, "Oh, he's just a liar," to protect himself, because he was saying, "No, I don't know how it got twisted like that." To me, it makes sense why or I don't know how it got twisted either, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But yeah, what are your thoughts?
So I don't fully disagree with you. I agree that the Canadian media is incredibly soft. They like to take things and just run with it, kind of like you said. Yeah. And I mean, we saw that with McDavid and calling John Cooper a phenomenal coach too. like he said that, oh yeah, that team is incredibly well coached. Like they got really good systems and stuff. And then everybody took it as like, oh, he doesn't like Knobloch. Like clarify those comments. And even Knobloch came out and said, dude, it's fine. Like,
Yeah.
you know, when playing bad, somebody needs to get answered to.
And building off of that, like you're in the NHL, you're making millions of dollars. Your job is to push the boundaries of what you're capable of.
Yeah, exactly.
And, like, let's say Keith was talking about Allmark. Like that's between the Tkachucks and Allmark. Like, he probably meant nothing by it.
Yeah, keep it behind. Like, if Allmark had a problem with it, he would talk to Brady, right? Because Brady's the captain. And I know there's a lot going on in Ottawa, and people say that, you know, the team doesn't like Allmark, and there's a lot of controversy. Like Mark Spector came out with this, this thing that the culture in Ottawa is really bad. He came out on an interview and said that. So there's a lot of that going around, but yeah, they're men. They're hockey players. They're on the same team. Brady is the captain. The one thing where I don't necessarily fully agree with you is because why would Keith mention Grant Furr if they're talking about the whole team? Because Bobby hasn't missed anything.
No, and
Bobby's
that part I
37,
don't
he's playing
quite
games.
understand. But like,
that's
to be honest, like they're Tkachucks.
Yeah, they're not the smartest.
Like, no offense, guys. Like,
not the sharpest knives in the
I
drawer.
respect I respect them as hockey players.
Yeah,
but
seems like they're always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Yeah, it's funny because one of the segments is called the bridesmaid. Now.
I know, it's ridiculous. I hate it so much.
But that's what they do, right? Like,
yeah, they just poke.
And I don't think they should have to cut that from their. You know what? Let's just play the second clip.
I'll play the
of
second
what.
clip.
Just to. Because the interviewer is hard to hear. He said there's a lot of talk about the podcast, the last one you did. Sorry. The last one you, Brady Tkachuk, did with your dad, Keith. Some comments were made about how players handle injuries and goalies not playing back-to-back. Are you able to clarify? That's just what the interviewer was asking.
Okay.
And
I'll,
a couple of days kind of limiting the white noise. There's been a lot of different discourse around your team since that Florida weekend.
Yeah, I mean, just realize that this time of the year that every game is at the top of the magnitude. You know, those wins feel great, and those losses feel like it's the end of the world. And especially the way we lost in Florida, that obviously didn't sit well with everybody, and especially the guys in this room. And just think it shows the character and how we handle that, and efforts like this after a game that's unacceptable to our standard.
There's a lot of talk about the podcast, the last one you did with your dad, and some comments made about how players handle injuries and goalies playing back-to-back. Were you able to clarify that your dad might have meant?
Yeah, I mean, being a part of it and rewatching it, I mean, I think it was pretty clear he was talking about Florida. But just I don't know how that got turned and misconstrued, but no, it happens. But I mean, I know in there I thought it was clear as day he was talking about Florida, but all that other stuff and just people taking it and twisting it, just nothing I can do about it.
So you don't think your dad made a shot at Linus at all?
I don't think, and I talked to him after, there was not one shot. So, I don't know how that got twisted and have to talk about it now, but I thought it was clear as day. He's talking about the Florida Panthers.
Or any of the clips about ice time? I know your dad.
Yeah, I mean, I've answered twice now, so I mean, it's nothing I can say that what people twist and say. I know what I was a part of it, and all those things didn't come out of my mouth. And I mean, I completely respect my dad. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. So I mean, I'm not going to put words in his mouth or explain what he said. He's just, if you know him, he's an outgoing guy. He says kind of what he thinks, and I know it's comes from a good place.
Thank you, Brady.
Thank you.
Thanks, Brady.
Yeah, I mean, well,
but I don't know. It just kind of seemed like the reporter is trying to hem Brady into a corner.
yeah,
And those are the kind of things they'll drive superstars out of Canada,
yeah.
out of Canadian markets. And it's the same thing with like when Hellebuck and Matthews went to the White House. Not that like we're getting political. It's just like who
Opinions,
cares? Just
right?
let them. Like they just won the States their first gold medal in how long? Let them. Like
Yeah, let them
you don't
celebrate.
you don't have to agree with the guy who's in power. You don't, and you have the right to. But
I mean, like as an Oilers fan, I really didn't care because I didn't have any people to cheer for on USA, right? That I like. So I didn't see it as much of a big deal as probably some other people did.
Yeah.
But what I do think is that Matthews and Brady being Americans as captains in Canadian markets.
Yeah.
I really think that if we want, I'm not calling Brady a superstar because I don't think he's a good player.
He's good. He's a good depth piece.
He's a good depth piece who can play like second line minutes. I think he's a good second line player for sure. But I wouldn't call him he's not going to be your franchise cornerstone. But regardless, if we want to keep these American good guys around, man, we really need to start looking at them differently. Except for, even though I don't like the Tkachucks, I will still openly say that I think the Tkachucks are not good people in general, in my opinion. But
and that's and you're everyone's allowed to have their opinion.
Yeah.
But I'm a Jets fan. Hellebuck went. Which is great. I totally understand. But
Totally
Kyle Connor didn't, and he probably has some different views, and that's also great. I don't care what you do. As long as they were both respectful of Jets fans, I thought.
Yeah, which is why I think it's important to keep, in this case, politics out of sport because
and I agree.
Playing in Canadian markets,
Steve Dangle podcast.
Well, yeah, I don't think we want to get too much into that, but
no, I'm gonna get fired up.
but regardless, I don't know. I think his comments seem pretty cut and dry. He was getting annoyed by the end of that interview that he was being asked so many times about the same question.
So just let the guys play hockey. Ask about hockey.
Yeah, let him breathe.
Yep. If the Sens will put out something if there needs to be something to be put out.
For sure. And I mean, maybe even not. They don't even need to. They can talk to Brady behind closed doors and leave it at that.
Exactly.
It's really not anything that needs to be public, right?
Or if you ask him and Brady essentially just says drop it, then just drop it.
Yeah,
be respectful of him. Don't look for a story.
Yeah.
But just building off of the Tkachuck brothers aren't good people. This one got me.
Oh boy,
this one was funny. On March 30th, the Tkachuck brothers did a meet and greet in a Florida mall.
Oh no,
seems fine.
I didn't hear anything. About
McDavid's done meet and greets at West Ed.
Yeah,
right. I'm sure Scheifele will not go to Polo Park, but that's fine. I don't blame him.
I wish.
However, here's the catch: they were charging people for it.
What?
It was $100 for Brady's autograph, $150 for Matthews' autograph, $250. This is American, by the way, for a photo op with both with their gold medal. No, wait for it. Or you can pay $1,000 for the VIP treatment. This includes 2 autographs from each player. A photo op. Wow. Priority line access. Wow. A private VIP lounge with snacks and beverages. Wow. This is what they called it. A swag bag, which includes a replica gold medal. But it goes further. This, from what I've seen, was not for charity.
They were just taking the profits.
From my understanding, they're just taking the profits.
Oh my gosh. You guys can't see it, but my mouth was wide open for the entire thing.
Oh, this is where we need a video camera.
Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me?
So hold on. In my notes, thoughts?
What? Money hungry? What are you talking about? These guys are NHL players. Matthew and Brady both make millions and millions of dollars,
and his dad makes millions,
and they have no need for extra money, yet they go and do this. Give it to don't even charge people. What are you doing? What? $250 what was it, $150 for Matthews' autograph?
Yeah, so it was $100 for Brady's and $150 for Matthews.
That is a
USD.
Do they have to pay extra for the Sharpie? What is? Oh my!
$50 for Sharpie.
They didn't.
$10 for pencil.
Oh, cheapers.
No,
sorry, inflation. That's probably why they charge so much.
Oh right, yeah, okay.
Never mind.
Never mind.
All is forgiven. No, this is
that's absurd.
That's absurd. Oh my gosh.
Then as a fan base, you're allowed to be pissed. if McDavid went out charging like children $100 for his autograph,
Yeah, but
like
McDavid wouldn't do that 'cause he's a good person.
no, I know, but
I
like
know. I'm just saying. Yeah.
that's outrageous. And of course, it's
Like,
the Tkachuk brothers.
Shifley wouldn't do that 'cause he's a good person.
No, he like they spend so much time in children's hospitals
Yeah.
and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
and
even
maybe
Matthews, like,
the Tkachuk brothers do as well. But
look at any captain in the league. You wouldn't catch Sid dead doing that. Like he wouldn't do
no,
that.
Sid
ever.
would go find you.
Yeah, he would pay you. Like the amount of times that, all these players go and spend time in like, volunteering, mind you, in like sick kids' houses, like Ronald McDonald House or whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy that these guys will go and charge that much money
Like
for
you're
that.
not. Well, I don't even think celebrities should be charging money for that. But like you're not
Yeah.
these head honcho guys. Like
They're-
you're not that big. Like I'd consider paying something if I could like sit down for 5 minutes with like McDavid.
Yeah.
Then
yeah.
I'd consider like you get 10 minutes, you can record having a conversation. Sure, I'll pay for that.
Like truthfully, I went to a concert in October to my favorite music artist, and I paid extra for VIP ticket to get a tour of his like whole entire kind of backstage thing. I got to meet his like quote unquote band members or team members. I got to have a Q&A for like 10 minutes with the guy. Like I got to like take photos, stuff like that. Like so it was a lot built into
Yeah,
it,
but
and that's different. That's like an experience.
Yeah, you're getting and you're like you can pay $1,000. It's right here for the VIP treatment.
Yeah, that's like 3 times what I spent to go to this guy's concert with VIP access.
And it's not like you're paying $1,000. Like if I'm paying $1,000, I'm getting front row seats at the NHL game.
Yes.
I get to be in the dressing room. I get autographs from the whole team.
Yeah, yeah.
I like
Yeah. There are
but
perks to it.
To sit
Same
in
thing
a
when I went to
mall-
Jeremy Zucker's concert. Yeah.
To sit in a mall. Like what's so VIP about a mall?
Yeah. Yeah. It's absurd. And it just goes to show like they're already making millions. I just don't understand why they need that money.
No.
That's
Yeah,
absurd.
what I could find it was not for charity. And
I mean, if it all of a sudden was and it wasn't
We will
reported or
correct
something,
it.
then
We will correct it.
that's our bad. But
it was
At the same
announced
time-
last week, and every article I found did not have that information.
yeah, and I mean, even if it is for charity, like who has $1,000 to throw around? Make it like 20, even like $20 an autograph or something, $10 an autograph,
Or even do
or like a
a
voluntary donation.
silent auction,
Yeah.
and then the Tkachuk brothers are there.
Yeah.
I guarantee you'll have people bringing in more money.
Yeah, yeah. And then make it so like when you're walking up, you can choose to give a donation. Like a lot of things, I know they'll have like fundraising lunches or something.
Yeah.
And then they'll say like, oh, we'd really appreciate $5, but give as much as you can or whatever. And then that's fine. Like
Yeah,
you
that's totally good.
If you can't give anything, it's not the end of the world. But we'd appreciate $5, and if you can, please give more. Like it's not that deep. But for these guys to ask this much money, $100 for a signature is absurd. Like that's nothing. You get nothing for it. And if you want both of them, that's $250.
I can forge a signature for free.
Legit. Like I can print one off, and obviously that's illegal, but
Don't do this.
don't do that. We don't condone this, but I know a website. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. No, but
Google Images.
Google Images. Yeah. So, anyways, holy, that is
Anyway.
crazy.
So one was just straight up funny. The other was
Sad.
sad.
That is sad.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the Western teams where it's a little less depressing. Wow.
Is it?
Vancouver's there. Actually,
Should we just get Vancouver out of the way?
let's get Vancouver.
Should we, wait. Do we want to jump forward to our? No,
We'll get there. We'll get
it later. Yeah.
Okay, let's do Vancouver last then.
Okay.
So I'll do Winnipeg. They've had a okay week.
Yeah.
They fell
Yeah.
once to Dallas. Embarrassing.
I mean, not a surprise.
3-0.
Dallas is insane. So
Yeah, that was the one game where I expected them to lose, but so far they've won the games that I wanted them to win.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they finished. Where are we here? They won 3, lost 1.
Won 3, lost 1. Yes, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yep. So they're winning the games they need to. We'll go into more detail in our new segment, but
We will.
yeah, they've had a good week. The Jets are looking good.
They are. I say they've put themselves in nearly as good a position as they can. I just think that the out of town scoreboard hasn't been particularly kind to them. Like with the LA Kings and Nashville going to a shootout, both teams getting points. Like that is tough. And LA, Nashville both going crazy. Like San Jose might even come and take it.
You know what? I like even if Jets don't make it, I'm excited for next year.
Yeah.
Because it was looking like we are a dead franchise in December and January.
Well, and I have some stats here too. Like truthfully, they've been like a little bit unlucky.
Yeah.
So hold on, let me just organize my thoughts here. Their expected goal differential is 23rd in the league. So expected goals at 5-on-5. So at 5-on-5, they are expected to not be great. Their actual goal differential is actually a little bit better. So they've been playing above, as in defensively above kind of their class, I guess.
As of lately, definitely.
Yeah, but in terms of their expected goals for, not great. It's just that's kind of where they're lacking. Their goal percentage is 19th in the league.
Well,
it's not
their
great.
power play kicked in against Seattle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At 5-on-5,
Three
it's not been
power
great,
play
but
goals. Crazy.
Yeah, so
But
can't really say much about that, I guess. But I think next season they'll be good.
yeah. You want to do the Alberta teams?
Sure, I'll take over the Alberta team. So I'll do Calgary first. Truthfully, I mean, there's not a whole lot going on with Calgary. They're, I'd say they're probably eliminated from the playoff contention in the next game or two. But they had a big win against Anaheim the other day, which is good for Edmonton and Vegas in the Pacific, because obviously both those teams are kind of fighting with Anaheim to potentially get first and second in the Pacific. So big win against Anaheim, and other than that, they got smoked by the Avs. But who hasn't nowadays? Well, Vancouver. But
Yeah, that Avs team's looking good, hey?
that Avs seems looking amazing.
Hopefully
Yeah,
nothing bizarre happens.
yeah, nothing at all. But looking at Edmonton, like I said in the intro, 5-game win streak. First in the Pacific, they control their own destiny thanks to San Jose and Calgary. Actually,
So Calgary and San Jose control Edmonton's own destiny.
well, they beat Anaheim, so Edmonton controlled their own destiny, lost 5-1 to Vegas, and then Calgary's like, hey, we're just gonna go and beat Anaheim for you, so you still have control of your own destiny. So we're like, all right, bet. So we took that, and we're first still. So do with that what you will.
I'm sure
but
Calgary fans are pissed that they helped out in Edmonton.
they actually probably are. Like I wouldn't put it past them. Like, dang, we beat Anaheim.
We should have lost.
No, Edmonton might get first in the Pacific. Oh,
Now our chances of getting a first-round pick is slimmer.
it's terrible.
And we helped out the Oilers.
Like Morgan Frost. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm saying. All right, but yeah,
That guy's funny.
I think personally for Edmonton, things are looking up. But I think I can talk a little bit about that later as well. But we'll see.
Yeah, not a lot really happened in the West, honestly.
Yeah, except for
Vancouver.
Vancouver.
Canucks. They beat.
Oh boy. Game of the week, by the way, right here.
2 new segments.
2 new segments. We'll
And,
skip into game of the week.
Let's Vancouver sucked last week. Besides one game, let's go to standing check, our new segment.
All right, standings check, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a weekly segment. Probably better for the regular season because we can kind of talk about all the changes that happened. But as it comes to the end of the playoffs, this is massive. So I have some notes here. We're looking at the East. I'll look at the East first here. It's a very, very close race. Truthfully, anybody could take wild card 2. Like there's New York Islanders, Ottawa, Philadelphia, Washington, Detroit, and Columbus, all within 2 points of each other as of this recording. And that's one wild card spot because Boston is not dropping. So
no, but Ottawa can go in that Metro.
as could New York, and Philadelphia drops into that
Yeah,
spot
sorry,
as
New
well.
York. I'm in New
Yeah.
York and bump out Philly. I didn't realize how close the Metro was.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And the fact that New Jersey, I just find this really funny. New Jersey Devils have 40 regulation wins, which is more than Philadelphia, who's in third in the Metropolitan. Yet they have 83 points.
You know, you can disagree with me, but I feel like this year has been one of the most lopsided standings
Yeah.
we've seen in a long time.
And you know why that is? OT losses, baby. Holy.
They need to restructure that.
Like,
How do they do it in the PWHL?
isn't it 3-2-1?
I think it is.
I think it's 3-2-1-0, which is the same as they do in like the World Juniors and IIHF competitions, which just makes more sense. Like it's going to benefit teams that are better. Like, like even Anaheim has only 24 regulation wins. They've won, well, how many total in overtime? Well, overtime and shootout they get the same amount of points. So they have 17 overtime or shootout wins. That's just crazy. Their goal differential is -14, and they're second in the Pacific.
That's insane.
Like, the Oilers have 6 more regulation wins than they do, and they're tied on points. I mean, I know Anaheim has 2 more wins than them, but again, that's all in overtime. So anyway, I just think it's absurd.
I think that'd be a fun pod to do. If you like NHL rules we want changed.
Yeah, maybe that's safe for sometime in the off season.
That's a good idea.
So if you want to hear that, then stay tuned.
Write that idea down.
Yeah, go for it. So I can take over the that's kind of it for the East. Like, I think that's, we had a coaching change. We have teams playing each other that are both in the race. Like, it's going to be an exciting last couple weeks in the East there. Last week, I guess, last week and a half. But as for the West, I think it's a bit more cut and dry. There's kind of only a few teams that are really pushing for that last wild card spot. Albeit it's kind of opened up a little bit. There's 4 teams. So the Jets, the Predators, the Sharks, and the Kings are all within, I believe, 3 points of each other for that last wild card spot.
But we only care about 2.
Yes.
The Jets and San Jose, because if San Jose gets in, Macklin's my MVP.
He has to be at that point, right? Like, without him, they're terrible.
That's all I want to see. Other than that, I could not care less.
Yeah.
Nashville, I do like Stammer.
I don't really like Nashville.
LA, I could not care less about
No.
LA. Such a frustrating team.
And I mean, honestly, looking at it, like, if Utah has a bad last 6 games,
They could be bumped.
Could drop out. I mean,
Good.
like, Vegas is at 86 points too, so Vegas could drop out if LA pops off, and then we get LA versus Edmonton round 5. No, I'm kidding. I don't think that's going to happen. But anything really could. So I'll go team by team. The 2 teams that we really care about in this podcast, because, again, Western Canada is Edmonton and Winnipeg. So, like I said, Edmonton controls their own destiny. They actually have the reason I say that is because they have more, like I said, more regulation wins, which is the tiebreaker. And same with Vegas. They have more regulation wins, so even if they tie on points, they're ahead. And then the Jets, pushing for their wild card 2 spot.
Yep, they're actually second best in the West since the Olympic break.
No way.
Yep.
Who's best?
The Blues.
That is not surprising.
Yep.
Joel Hofer's
Jets are on a 109-point pace. If they didn't crap the bed.
That is true.
It's pretty good. That's, I mean, still not enough to get in the top spot of the Central, but it's enough for second.
They're pushing, right? Like they're
that's why I say I'm excited for next year.
Yeah.
I think we just had a bit of a restructure in the first half that I don't think anyone was expecting to be as big.
Yeah.
But here we are.
And the one problem is, like, everybody else has better schedules than they do. Like, and that's the crappy part. So,
and teams are playing each other. Like Nashville and LA played each other twice.
Yeah.
And went into shootout both times, or OT once. Anyway, they all got points.
Yeah. And then San Jose and Nashville play each other once more as well.
Thursday.
So no matter what, one team's getting points there. I mean, I guess in that point, like, you probably want San Jose to get the points. But even then, like, they have a game in hand. Like, it's just a mucky.
I think Jets are out.
Yeah.
I think I've come to the I made peace that Jets are. I will be covering Edmonton this playoffs. I will be wearing my Calgary jersey, but it's okay.
And we'll just
I'm repping Berta.
Paint an orange E on the front, and we'll be good to go. Right. No, I can. I have more than one Oilers jersey. I can borrow you one. Anyways, that seems pretty. Yeah. Like a few weeks ago, or I should say maybe a week ago or a week and a half ago, I was more optimistic about the Jets' chances, but now it's looking pretty bleak.
I was optimistic but heartbroken.
Yes.
But now I'm at peace. Mm-hmm. But they're out.
I'd agree with you. So, and as for the Oilers, I know I already talked about them. The one issue or the one thing I'm a little bit scared about is now we don't have Draisaitl till probably early to mid first round of playoffs. Now Hyman's injured for the rest of the regular season, or at least for either. Knobloch said 4 to 14 days, anywhere in between. So I don't know. That's scary. I'm looking at it here. The Oilers have a losing record without Hyman. They're 15, 12, and 4, which actually isn't terrible since 2023 and 2024. Oilers are 13, 10, and 1 without Draisaitl since 2023 and 2024. So not great. But maybe can I get into my Bouchard propaganda real quick? Or
Go
should
for
we
it.
save that?
Go.
Okay.
Give him hell.
Will do. So I just want to be very clear. Bouchard is obviously
Wait, hold on. I have joined the Bouchard wagon.
Bouchard bandwagon.
I'm here.
The BB.
You've got me.
All
Go
right.
ahead, sorry.
So Bouchard is obviously a power play specialist, right? That is fair. He is unbelievable in the power play. I was watching some clips from like last year and this year. This guy is not only is his slap shot, the Bouch bomb, unbelievable, right? Everybody can say that he probably has one of the, if not the best slap shot in the league. His wrist shot and his passing ability are they're crazy. He had a hat trick earlier this year. You might think, oh, he probably had 3 Bouch bombs from the point, screens. No, 3 wrist shots. And 2 of them went bar in, and the other one was just top corner.
Nice.
He's a clutch player. And in the playoffs, he is second only to Bobby Orr in points per game by defensemen. I'll have you know. And the number of clutch goals this guy scored, we wouldn't have gotten out of the first round against LA last year if it wasn't for Evan Bouchard.
No. And for those who he gives it away, he's not even in the top 8.
I have it here at 5v5. Bouchard is, and for defensemen who've played at least 1,000 minutes. So these are I'm not talking about some guy or whatever. So Bouchard is 13th in giveaways among defensemen who have played at least 1,000 minutes at 5v5, and that is less than, he's 89. That is less than Quinn Hughes, who is 90, Zach Werenski, number 1 in Norris Trophy voting, by the way, 93, and Rasmus Dahlin, who is, again, Buffalo's number 1, 93, who is number 1
so
in
you
the
can't,
East.
there's no evidence anymore.
So
he's rewritten his own story.
Yep, and he's tied for 6th, again, at 5v5, tied for 6th in the league in expected goals, behind, he's actually only 0.2 behind Makar, and Avalanche are one of the best 5v5 teams in the league. Actually, they are the best 5v5 team in the league. And he's only 1.5 behind Werenski, and Werenski is Werenski. But
unreal.
Anyways, that's my Bouchard propaganda. This guy is more than just a power play merchant. He doesn't actually give away the puck that much, and he's fine at 5v5.
Comment if you're on the wagon, the Bouchard wagon.
And I'll have you also know, he has missed 2 games since 2021 to 2022 season. He's only missed 2 games, which means he is, I don't know, whatever. He plays games. The best ability is availability. And those 2 games that he missed, by the way, the Oilers lost both of them. One to Avalanche 5-1, one to Calgary 3-1. So where did the offense go? Where did the defense go? Bouchard. Anyways, thank you for listening to my TED Talk.
When you said best ability is
availability,
just remember Jack Campbell was an Edmonton Oiler.
Okay. We don't need to go there.
I'm just kidding.
We don't need to go
I'm kidding.
there. All right.
I'm kidding.
We still pay for that. He's still on our contract.
The Bouchard wagon, the Bouchard bus.
Bouchard bus.
I like
that. I like that.
I'm
Better than
coining
Bouchard
that.
bandwagon. Gross.
That's mine, TSN.
The Bouchard bus.
That's a TSN turning point.
TSN turning point to the Oilers season. I'm going to open my phone right now and see a Bouchard goal. They're playing the Mammoth at the moment. Oh, no. Curtis Lazar. Okay. Bouchard assists? No. Adam Henrique and Ekholm. All right. Well, that's 2 goals in 2 minutes and 4 seconds.
They're playing the Mammoth?
Okay. Yeah.
Please win.
Mammoth scored 1 minute 53 seconds in, and then the Oilers scored.
Scrap whatever I said. I'm not at peace. I need the Jets to win.
Anyways, let's go into our
Games
final
of the week.
segment, or I shouldn't say final segment. Next segment, games of the week.
I think it's pretty obvious.
You want to go first, or should I
do
go
want to
first?
go first.
All right, we're gonna let Jordan go first.
Vancouver's win over the Colorado Avalanche, the best April Fool's prank that's ever happened to me.
Yeah.
That is the first time since the 80s, I forget exactly which year, it was the late 80s, where a first place team conceded 8 goals and lost to the last place team.
That lost part is probably actually important. It's probably happened before, but the team won.
Yeah, that's why I included that.
Yeah. That's so funny.
Over 40 years. Yeah, over 40 years
That is absurd.
since that's happened.
And that game was so funny. Like,
It was hilarious. Besser gets a hat trick.
It was 6-2, and then Avalanche come back to tie it up, and then lose the lead 41 seconds later. Oh my gosh.
I know, like some people are like, oh, they didn't have Makar. It's the Vancouver freaking Canucks.
And the Avalanche have Nathan McKinnon. Like, Vancouver has 52 points, whatever it is.
Like, and the top AHL team would probably beat the Canucks.
Legit. That was their
I'd
52nd point. They had 50.
I laugh. It's their Abbotsford team.
The Abbotsford team is also last in the AHL, for those of you who don't know.
Future is grim, but I like moments like this. Yeah, this is purely entertainment. The game meant nothing.
But they have Marco Rossi. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, that was
they have
so funny.
Elias Pettersson.
Oh,
And Elias Pettersson.
and Marcus Pettersson. And
Do they
Patrick.
actually?
Yeah, they have 3 Petterssons.
That's funny.
Not 2 Elias and 1 Marcus. Anyways, yeah, that's
Anyway.
so funny.
That was one of the most entertaining games I've witnessed.
Yeah. No,
My
I
lifetime.
was watching the game upstairs with my dad, and then so I was 6-2, and I was like, all right, I'm heading down, and he kind of went his own thing, and then I walked back upstairs, and it was 6-4. I'm like, oh, and then 6-5, then 6-6. And I was like, no way they tied it, and for some reason I just left the TV. Then I looked and they lost 8-6. I was like, all right,
That's hilarious.
This is too funny.
Anyway,
Well,
your game of the week.
my game of the week, it's truthfully it's my game of the week, and Bouchard assist. Sorry, I was gonna look at the box score for this. Vander's Oilers are 2-1. Let's go. No, my game of the week was Pittsburgh versus Florida, 9-4. And the reason why this is my game of the week is because this was the nail in the coffin for the Panthers missing the playoffs. This was the game that eliminated them, and it was done by the Pittsburgh Penguins. And
Satisfying.
it was satisfying. It was a blowout. Like as an Oilers fan, I really hate the Panthers. I can just say that right now. I extremely dislike the Panthers.
Well, you can sleep knowing that they will not play them in the finals.
They're not going to three-peat. The Oilers are not going to lose to them for a third time.
No.
But they're probably going to lose to the Avalanche. But
Weirder things have happened.
Cup year, baby. Cup year. All right. That's my
Things
game
have
of the week.
happened.
Did somebody get a hat trick in that game too? Isn't that the same game where Sid got his point per game season? No.
Yes.
It was?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So
21st.
he had like a 4-point game. I like Sid.
Because last time I checked, he was not at point per game. Then all of a sudden, he's point per game.
Yeah. So he's pretty crazy.
Yep.
All right.
Well, let's go to our favorite,
the
segment.
favorite segment for us, anyways.
our quizzes.
The quiz.
So last week, it was my turn. I am currently winning 10-4. However, I have a quiz in hand.
is a quiz in. I have a quiz in.
No,
hand.
you have a quiz in
I
hand.
have a quiz in hand.
So
this is my round 2. So we'll say this is round 2. Bottom of the inning. No.
essentially what it is.
It's basically what it is. It's round 2, part 2.
Yep.
So
what I've created an NHL quiz or NHL logo quiz.
Yeah.
What I've done is you'll know all these logos.
Okay.
They're not all of them are the modern version of these logos.
Yeah.
And they've also been either super zoomed in or inverted
Oh.
or twisted around.
Oh, I like that.
So
Are we gonna have these on the screen for them?
Yep, they'll be
Okay.
on the screen. The quiz is on my iPad, but I'll record my iPad.
All right. Sounds good. Okay.
So you'll be able to get them. I think you'll like it. I think you might get most of these.
Let's give it a shot.
But-
Okay. So, and yeah, just so we're clear, you're up 10-4. Yes, 10-4.
I'm up 10-4.
Okay, got it. Oh, sorry, that's not what I was going to say. Just so we're clear, the first quiz I did for him was he was ranking Canadian sporting moments based on views, kind of, or live viewership. And then he made an Edmonton Oilers quiz for me. I made a Winnipeg Jets quiz for him. And now he's doing the NHL logo quiz. So,
That's correct. Hold on.
yeah. My mic just peaked there for a second when I went, oh, but that's okay. We're all good.
Yeah,
We're all
it
good.
should be 15.
All right, cool.
Yep, there is a bonus one at the end. We'll see
That
if
one's
you
not
get it.
for marks.
It's for points.
I'm a teacher. I have to say that. That's for points.
You won't get it.
Ah, okay. Are we sure about
But-
that? Are these
Yeah,
all NHL logos as well,
These are all.
or is there some like non-NHL logos?
No, they're all NHL logos.
Okay, good. Well, not good. I would be fine either way. I'm okay. But anyways,
All right. Here we
do
go. Here's logo 1.
oh, Buffalo Sabres.
Yep.
Yes.
It is.
1 for 1, baby. Let's go. All right, Minnesota Wild.
All right. Yeah. Easy start. You got
Easy
2.
start. All right. Edmonton Oilers. It's a comment.
Dang.
Oh, wait. Is that really?
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. I don't know why I got that so
Dang, I might have made these way
Vegas
too easy.
Golden Knights?
Yep.
Okay, 4 for 4.
Oh my word, I made these way too easy.
Shoot, I don't know. LA Kings?
Yes.
Let's go. I'm crazy. This is Vancouver Canucks. No, sorry, Atlanta Thrashers. Whoops.
Okay, I made these way too
Atlanta
easy at
Thrashers.
6.
That's 6. Maybe I'm just good at this. I have a good memory. My gut is saying Dallas Stars, but is it Dallas?
It is Dallas.
All right.
Yeah, I made this way too
Is that
easy.
7?
That's 7 already.
Let's
You're
go.
flying through
I'm
this.
flying through this. I gotta slow down. All right. Oh shoot. Florida Panthers.
Dang! Like this is their old logo.
I'm good at logos. 8 for 8.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. I gotta think about this one. Oh man, here I'm gonna turn it towards me real quick.
Yep. Do what you need to do.
Shoot, this one is. Dang, what is this one?
Man, I'm so disappointed you flew through all those way too fast.
Sorry, my
No,
bad.
you're good.
Or, shoot, this one's hard. This one's hard. New York Rangers. What is that?
Nashville Predators.
Oh my god.
That is their first logo.
I was thinking it was like the Statue of Liberty logo from the Rangers, but that's
Oh, interesting.
I just saw
okay.
the top of this and I was like, that's the Statue of Liberty,
Yeah.
maybe, but okay. So
All right.
I'm 8 for 9, I think, or something.
Yeah.
Whatever. Ottawa Senators.
Okay, frick. I thought that.
Oh shoot. Shoot. My first instinct is the Florida Panthers as well, but or the Flames? No. Shoot, this one's hard.
This one's interesting.
This one is very interesting. I want to say Flames.
It is Blasty.
So I got it right?
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh. Okay. Oh, this is it's either the Nordiques or the Whalers. It's the Nordiques.
Oh my word. Oh my word. I made this way too easy.
Sorry, dude. Oh, that's a bear. Seattle Grizzlies. No, I'm kidding. No, that's not even think that's it. No, I meant Vancouver Grizzlies, but that's NBA. I'm just kidding.
Bring them back.
It's a grizzly bear. I don't know. Shoot, this is hard. This is hard.
Think of areas with bears.
I don't know areas with bears. This is a geography
You
quiz,
live in
man.
Canada. Not that. Oh.
Huh.
What the heck?
I'm not sure, but whatever. Hopefully this is still recording. If not, we'll just have to do the last part and edit it in. But anyway,
Yeah.
sorry. There's a glitch in our streaming software. Dude, bears. Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb here. This is Vancouver Canucks.
It's the Boston Bruins.
Ah, you're right. Actually, you know what's funny is that team never came to my mind. So
It's in their name.
it is, but it never once came to my mind. So, it's Vancouver.
That's Vancouver.
Yeah, it's Vancouver.
Well done. This is the bonus.
It's the bonus.
I don't think I did fit. No,
Is
no,
this
I didn't.
NHL?
This is NHL. This is not a team anymore.
It's not a team anymore. I want to say like North Stars.
Is that your answer?
No,
Okay.
I'm thinking. I'll go North Stars. Yeah, I'll go North Stars.
The California Golden Seals.
You were talking about that last week. Ah, crap.
That's funny. Okay, you killed it. You got 2 wrong.
I got the Bruins wrong, and I got the
Nashville. So you got 13.
Nashville. I got 13 out of 15. Updated standings 17 to 10.
Oh, I made that way too. I'm like stressing out. Like, oh, Noah's not going to get any of these.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, no, I'm good with logos, I guess.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Nice. Let's go. That was fun. Well,
That's all we have today.
that's all we have today.
Want to close us out?
Yeah, I'll close this out. So, thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you for listening. If you're on not YouTube, I guess even on Spotify they can watch technically, but
Correct.
Yeah.
They can watch on Spotify.
yeah, not Apple Podcasts though.
No.
Okay, so thank you for listening or watching. If you liked what you listened to or saw, please feel free to leave a like on YouTube or leave us 5 stars on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. If you have anything that you want us to know, maybe things you want us to talk about, or I don't know, just things you liked, feel free to throw it in the comments here. And we'll definitely read them. We read all the comments that we get on any of our videos and shorts. So yeah, please let us know. You can catch us every Thursday at 8 a.m. Central, unless we
Mess something up.
mess something up like we did a week and a half ago or 2 weeks
2
ago.
weeks ago.
But regardless, Thursdays, 8 a.m. Central. And catch us there on YouTube, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts. I think without further ado, that's the end of the podcast. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
See ya.
Peace.